UP, bottle ice. Okay. No then. Ah shit, one of these. Just take it down a notch. Right. It's the Lancer in Group 3, turbocharger and then front rear, but it's a transmission. That gets us the natural aspiration for all intents and purposes given the inputs, but it's a turbocharger. Front rear, Group 3, Lancer. Right. So we don't have the handling or the response in steering for any of it. It's not our car. Right. We're doing someone else justice. Okay. Out of respect, because it's like the Mustang, it's like the Ferrari, and it's like, okay, the Corvette. Okay? Just listen to me. I looked at the car list before. I glanced at it, right? And it was pretty serious cars. Okay. There's a BMW on it, and I'm thinking, oh. So then I have some kind of leg to stand on, or ground, or just to plant my feet. Right. But then I didn't have this car under control at all the entire race. You're right. Oh. I don't know it yet. Right. After I hand over the positions and then get past and then let them overtake during the Grand Prix and then catching up before the Green Hell and then okay, the straight before Foxhole. Right. That there's this Suzuki VGT after the BMWs or before. Okay. We'll get into the VGT, Suzuki VGT, the Group 3, like I told you. Right, the insane aspiration on it. Right. You don't want to take that or nothing? It's probably girl, you know? Okay. But then there's just these two BMWs. Right. So can we get on with this? Look, there's a Suzuki VGT, like there's an RS01 that I also noticed. But then can't you drive the RS01 like fuck the Suzuki VGT? Well, yes, but the Suzuki VGT is a real car. Okay, fine, whatever. Come on already. Let's do this. Just calm down and take it down a notch. Okay, this is us in the Lancer Group 3. And then the AMG, and then the BMW, and then the Volkswagen Beetle, the Aston Martin Vantage, the Suzuki VGT, and then the RS01, the BMW again, the R8, and then the Porsche, the Hyundai, the McLaren, and then us. Okay, whatever. Just bear with me. Fine. The Lancer that I don't have the steering or the handling response for, so I know I'm going to lose this car if I don't lose this race, if I don't lose this at the track somewhere, because I don't have it. Okay, it's not my car, but I know I have the practice for it, or the driving time. Right. Corvette, Mustang, Ferrari. Yes. Right. So then I don't have the aspiration, but I'm thinking I have the transmission and I have the driving for it. Okay, it's just not my car. But then I don't have the car list on my side, except for those two BMWs, the RS01, and then later on the Suzuki VGT in Group 3. Right. I didn't see the Aston Martin, I didn't see the Beetle, I didn't see the McLaren. Okay. But I'm definitely seeing this R8. Okay. No, not really. No, it is getting away from me all the time. Because you don't have the steering or the handling. Because I don't know what my chances are, or what chances I can take, given that I don't have this car under control. Right. It just snaps at me. Everywhere. At the throttle, at the steering response, everywhere. Okay. So then I know I'm going to drive off this track if I have any overtakes. Okay. Now, at any given point in time, so far in my driving history, I'm always the most offensive driver. Right. When I'm behind them and then in front of them. Right. We get into it. Shit. It's not pretty. Okay. You didn't get T-bone or rear end or nothing. well, I definitely don't have this race other than the fact that I'm alive after it, right? But, shit, that's fucked up. Who cares? It's after the Grand Prix, and then we're about to get into the Green Hell, and then I've lost the car list for all intents and purposes. So then you're like, done, I'm done. Then I'm starting to cheer up, given that I've done so well with the aspiration, I'm not that far off the track, and then the handling and the steering response is starting to just fall on my side, and then I'm being way safer. Okay. In terms of the left and the right, I'm nowhere in the middle for very long, and then I'm always attentive to the driver in front of me or whatever the overtakes may or may not be. Okay. So then I'm right up to the car list or catching up to this R8. Right. And then I'm saying to them, listen, you're an R8, but I'm in this Lancer. So I have this overtake, given that you've seen me fall behind and then catch up again. And then the R8 is like, that's just too much business, I'm out. Right. But then they were like pissy for like a second. Because then he said, that's a Porsche. Right. And then he drove you off the track. And then I said, that's a Hyundai. Honey, the day is over. Right. That's fucked up. Now this Porsche thinks that they can make a move on me, just like I have this Honda and this McLaren at Vauxhall. So then the Honda is like, for fucking sure, the honey, the day is over. And then just like, that's fucked up. So then I have the McLaren, and then I have the MG. Bitch. I'm behind this BMW again. Well, not again. Well, just, I caught up to this part of the car list. Right. Now I make contact with them. Okay. And then I pretty much let them know, listen, that's too much contact for me. The Lancer is a flimsy car, you're a flimsy car yourself, but you've got some tank on you. Okay. So then I let them go, or I hand over the overtakes because that's enough damage for me. It's not your car, you lost the handling and everything. Right. And then I'm behind the McLaren again. Oh. Wait, but then that BMW said you have this overtake, but I made contact, so they don't have that BMW. Right. So then I have the McLaren again, and then the AMG, and they sell that BMW pretty much. What the fuck did you just say to this fucking Lancer that you made contact and then he lost those positions? So there's gonna be some nonsense, whatever is in front of you. And I was like, yeah, sure, it's one of those, whatever they've got going on with this Beetle and this Vantage. Which, I'm like, fine, you must have the flu or sick or I can't even begin. I'm trying to finish this race. Oh no. So then this Beetle says, I am not on your car. This is your overtake, but this is the bit where we see how far off-road this turbocharger thing can get. Here's the Aston Martin saying, you have this overtake, but I am an Aston Martin. So, whatever you got in Lancer, that is an overtake on an Vantage. Right. That, by the way, is an RS01 or a Group 3 VGT Suzuki. And I go, fuck. This is gonna be a thing for sure. Right. Now, I'm behind this Suzuki VGT, and then I clip them, and I think this race is over, but then they're fine. Okay. Now, here's the thing about the Suzuki VGT in Group 3. Right, it's a lot of aspiration. In a straight line, so strong, by the way, like I told you I was going to tell you. Right. That is just too much. Okay. It's like the Citroen or the Citroen or the Porsche. Right. You can drive this thing. But it does this. Right. It's pretty much changing the weather of the entire track for the rest of the race or the entire race. Right. Because in that Suzuki was driving in a straight line like that they couldn't change from. Or be early enough on the brakes. That's humanly possible. And then pulling me whilst I had my own aspiration. Right. That's how you make contact with them. And they don't have any of it. They're pretty much hydroplaning or off the ground, or they don't have any weight on them either. Right. So then that thing is like an RC car. Like just, NASCAR levels of just, you could take the paneling off and then it like peels off. Do you see what I'm saying? You said it. It's a real car, but it does this, right? And I was like, are you okay driving that thing? He's like, yeah, sure, it's one of those. Like, fine, whatever this is, and Gran Turismo White Line woman, don't do that. I was like, yeah, you said what you just said right now, before, just saying. Okay. Now, after them, or I have the overtake on the Suzuki Fujitsu Group 3, right, and it's about to be carousel. But I don't have this car, I just made contact, I don't have the handling and the steering response, I have to get used to things again. Okay, because I don't know what's up ahead, other than the track giving out, or even if I don't have this car or this me, like I have to take breaks after every one of these power moves or whatever, right? Power girl rock, right? Go on, just give it a second. The carless just got ahead of me and then broke off, and then I don't have even the track marshals, right? Here's the Suzuki VG. A lot of things aren't going my way, right? What I do have somehow is this car and doing adjustments for somebody else. Fuck. You can't see what's up ahead. I can't see any of it. I'm driving Nerve in this Lancer turbocharger. Like I said, asleep, blind, just whatever the surprise may be, that is always just breath of fresh air. That's hilarious, given the amount of words and these notes. I don't know the songs, I don't know the story. What do you want? Find them, I'm gonna study. Come on, just whatever. So then it's the RS01, or a Ferrari, or the Suzuki VGT Group 3 again. I forgot the car list. I'm thinking, is that the BMW again? I am so tired, I'm so confused. Right. That's enough overtakes. That's a lot of overtakes, man. Shit. So then it's for sure the RS01? And I was like, are they gonna get away from me again? Because that's a BMW. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. This is retarded. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing exactly? Right, mini carousel. And I was like, okay, this. Right, it's not making any sense to you. I'm minding my left and the right, and I'm not in the middle somewhere. So you're like, do I have this? And I was like, Gran Turismo White Line moment just happened again. Like, the fuck am I doing again? Like, you're gone. Like, just barely conscious at this point. Like a medical condition, this Gran Turismo 7. So addicting. And then I'm past this RS01. And then I'm about to be past this BMW. And it's like, is this? And I was like, are you pissy or something? And he was like, just especially quiet. Like something went wrong, or something went right. Or the kids are like, just like, this is bad, I'm thinking. Like, driving side by side. So then, they hand over the position, or the overtake, or the yield, and then the RS01 clips me. Oh, shit. See what I mean? That's fucked up. We're gonna look at this RS01 and why that happened. I can tell you for sure. They weren't thinking about how tired you were, not even remotely. Like, I don't think we'll ever know at this point. Right. It was you, the BMW, and then the RS01. Right. You, the BMW, and the RS01. You in first place in position after taking the BMW. And then you get tired, and then the BMW gets the overtake. Like, that just gets the overtake. I thought it was fine. Right. And then the RS01 clips you. Right. What the fuck just happened? I wanna see this. We're side by side, this BMW and I overtake them, or they hand over the thing, and see? they have the smarter move, or I didn't have that overtake, or I should have yielded, or I was being overzealous. Okay. So then that's a clean break. That's like a win that you had nothing on. Uh-huh. Oh fucking shit, you could have pulled to the left way harder. I don't think so. Okay. So then that's you in the BMW, and the BMW has a position. Right. So then here's the RSO1. Okay. And let's go further back. Okay. They're on the left. With the BMW on the left. Because then you have the overtakes on them on the straights? Uh-huh. I should have stayed on the left or something, right? And then the BMW doesn't overtake. Right, because then they handed the position or something. Now here's the BMW, letting me through basically. I pull to the right, and then the RSO1 is a fucking dum-dum basically. Like the Suzuki with the Tigre 3. I think they just could not give two fucks less or care much about me. Like they were just overzealous like me. Right, what just happened? That is so fucked up. I'm on the right on the straights. I'm behind the BMW. The RSO1 is on the left too. Okay. I'm side by side with this BMW. I overtake them. I'm on the right still. Right. The BMW is still side by side on me. He brakes, or they brake, or she brakes. Right. I overtake them. Okay. We're all on the left. Okay. The RSO1 is right, you know, there's some space, but this is like behind the BMW. Right. The BMW pulls to the left. Okay. Gets in front of me, and then this RSO1 is a fucking moron. They must have been driving pissed off. I don't know why they just rammed me. See? You see? What just happened? Why didn't they just pull to the left with the BMW? Or brake earlier? Like, why do they have to just... Whatever, man. Don't have anything nice to think, I guess, no? Yeah. Forrester London? No, I think so. They must have been having an attitude or... Then that's it? You got like 12 plays or something? Yeah, pretty much. Shit.